Ghanaians have disappointed former President John Evans Fifi Atamos. The ghost of 2011, a nightmare on repeat. The year is 2011, February 4th. After an announced investigation, President then went to Tema Port and had to say that's the custom officers engaged in the expose.
I'm really upset, and I think that I should let you know. I was waiting for the announced video to be shown, and that confirmed the reports that I've been having all along. Officers of customs, you are Ghanaian citizens. You have to help us to build a better Ghana. But if this is the kind of behavior, this is the kind of attitude that you have, you are not helping us in any way.
Fast forward to February 18, 2026, 15 years later, technology has changed. We have had electronic gate out and sophisticated tracking, but the ghost still remains. 18 trucks filled with cooking oil, tomato paste, and pasta were cleared at transit goods bound for Niger, meaning they pay near to zero tax. Instead, they slipped into the local market. The math is brutal. The system recorded a measly of 2.6 million in fees, while the actual value owed to the state was 85.3 million cedis. Now, let's talk about the pattern shaping our future. This isn't just a port story. It's a blueprint of how Ghana functions in 2026 and beyond. For every Ghanaian, these three patterns are the new reality. The digital illusion. We were told digitalization would remove human bias, but as this haste shows, a digital system is just a faster way to steal if the person behind the screen is on the job. The electronic gate out was triggered by the human error and human escort, which were the custom officers were nowhere to be found. Now, technology without integrity is just an expensive camouflage for an old school theft. When the scandal broke, Finance Ministry, led by Alto Forsen and his deputy, said 6 trucks vanished into thin air. The system providers, Ghana Link, claimed they knew exactly where they were. Now, you see, Ghana strives in confusion. And confusion is a weapon in Ghana. When the elites argue over data, it's usually to create enough smoke for the goods to be sold off in warehouses around Accra or Kumasi. Now let's talk about the Robin Hood in reverse. When 85 million cedis is stolen at the border, the government doesn't just lose their money, they come to you and I to get it back. To plug the revenue hole left by these trucks, GRA is forced to tighten the screws on easy targets. The customer at the corner shop, the salaried worker, and the harnessed SME, you and I are paying the taxes that the ghost trucks avoided. Just like 2011, the Finance Minister, Alto Forsen, has registered a serious displeasure, placing a ban on land import of cooking oil. But for once, we have to ask, is this ban on land transit of cooking oils a masterstroke of policy or a temporary bandage on a severed artery? The Finance Ministry has signaled its next move, routing all oil shipment exclusively through seaports where AI-powered systems and layered controls live. But you see, Ghanaians, we have seen the signals before, and we are no longer satisfied with signals. We have seen the midnight things. What you haven't seen is the finality of justice. What to watch next? Will Ghanaians get a full audit report and the raw data on how 2.6 million was mistakenly quoted for 85 million liability? Know the officers who are being tracked. Will they face the full rigors of the criminal prosecution, or will they be simply reassigned once the camera stops flashing? And are you going to get information on the 6 other tracks? In a country with digital tracking and national security surveillance, how does an articulated track vanish into thin air? If this is truly the end of customs rot, then the next move shouldn't just be a ban, it must be a breakout from the pattern of political optics. President Mills in 2011 was at the port and he wept, and now Alto Forsen said our borders visibly distraught. See, the truth is, until our systems are fully audited, the ghost of 2011 will continue to haunt the borders of Ghana. This is Real Search Global, helping you identify patterns shaping Ghana's future for the people, by the people.